15 to the first round. And judging from that lineup, it's Kaboom who's going to be missing today. So he's going to be stepping out.
Wow, so Kaboom gone. Dumas in instead. I gotta say, I have been really enjoying Dumas's new Steam icon. Ferg's is a bit creepy. Benji's is kind of cool too. And Twist still has his as a blast from the past, perhaps? I don't know what's going on with Copenhagen Wolves right now, but coming back to his old team of Property. And here's Dumas with the opening frag. He'll bring down Existence, so Property to start off the round with a kill. Dumas moving down and finding another onto RPK, even some damage given over there to, I think that was Smiths, maybe actually Shocks that he tagged up. So 4-on-3 right now in favor of the CTs. Twist over, then the Dragon Lore room, though, will fall.
He will, 3-on-3. Titan are hoping that Smiths can do enough of a fake job.
Oh, so awkward.
The kill,
that's so awkward. They both ran out of ammo at the same exact time.
Yeah. Kind of unfortunate there, I suppose, but at the end of the day, this pretty much is going to signify the end for me Property on this pistol round. Robin in a 1 versus 3. Nice P2000 headshots, and it's his low. He pick up that frag as well. Got some weird bug. I'm going to need to reconnect. I've got like just stuff all over my screen that shouldn't be there.
What bugs? Counter-Strike? No. Never. Alright, so it's going to be Robin in a 1 versus 1 against Smiths, who is somehow alive. It doesn't actually compute how he is still alive and survived that battle on the A site, but he's coming through with a USP right now, so even though he's low, it could just take that one shot to Robin. And, well, what do you know? It's exactly what happened. Smiths hits it as he walks out of the drop room. Time was getting into the red, but somehow Titan coming out ahead despite Dumas finding 2 opening picks there, giving his team the advantage.
Yeah, I had the weird bug where it's, you know how you have the like 10 out of 10 players ready? I had that. I had the bug where the minimap is nowhere to be seen, but you got random like markers all over your screen.
I love that one, where the dots are just randomly in the screen.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
It was a 10 out of 10 combo. Really enjoyed it.
I think you can get rid of the 10 out of 10 ready up by just pulling up the big map. Or pressing escape twice or
Robin?
something.
What? He's just walked straight past 2 players with the smoke. They have no idea he's there. But is he able to do anything on this though? I don't think so. The rest of his team's dying and he finally pushes the peak and gets picked off. That was so weird. Like, just the ninja moves are real, but not able to get anything off it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's super gimmicky when you drop that. Like, as terrorists now will throw that smoke, they kind of bank it off that box on the end of the long platform to cover up the little broken edge that you can jump up as a CT. And you can really exploit that as a CT, like hopping up there, pushing in right behind them, and so many people work that alone these days as a terrorist that it's very easy to just find that one frag on some of these eco rounds where you're more willing to take those risks. That being said, as a terrorist, you just have to make sure that someone is designated to watch that smoke so that you don't run into that problem. But once again, the submachine guns just terrorizing Team Property. Smiths found 2, went down. Will any more fall? Well, that's up to Dumas. We've got the P250. We'll grab 1. And Shocks. Another $1,200 for him.
The economy already for Titan is pretty strong on Smiths and Scream. Obviously, they're going to have to buy, so that's going to go down somewhat. It'll be interesting if Scream does keep onto that Mac 10 or not. There are 5 players without head armor. So if he keeps this, yeah, he is going to keep this. Oh my goodness, this could be so brutal to watch.
I don't know, Scream's not very good at hitting headshots.
Never hit one in his life, mate.
Yeah, I don't think I've never seen him hit a headshot before, so I don't know if the head armor is...
Fuck, give me that skin, that golden foil is so sexy.
The only thing, like, it is cool, but the snake looks a little weird.
Do that to me.
But, I mean, I would take one. Our admin Davis for EU opened the golden foil and a front side Misty.
I'm so done.
Yeah, I don't like him anymore either.
There's that Molotov we discussed before on Cobblestone. You kind of have to throw it out to get rid of at least one of those angles. But in doing so, that's utility that's been expended for really nothing in return. Other than some small information, it doesn't allow you to get through mid any easier from the left-hand side, which is where Twist is. Bomb's been dropped outside of mid as well, which is just going to add to the issues of fighting. Robin misses that shot, probably should have had it. Twist is going to spray down, misses everything. He's now the last remaining player. And with that smoke, just about nab onto the bomb. Has been dropped again though. Now Twist has a lot of different angles he needs to worry about. It seems like the priority was long for a few seconds. 28 seconds left on the time. And the bomb is now heading to B, and there should be enough time to get on there as well.
Yeah, Shox is already in such a great position to cut off this rotation. He's in that connector. Twist might somewhat expect this. He's going to travel on through. Oh, can't. We've had this talk before, right? I've suggested always breaking that off the start of the round
Oh, the little...
as a CT.
Yeah, I agree. It's like a safety net, isn't it, really? When you want to try and get those retakes. It's very similar to the vents on Cash, I always think. If you don't break the vents and like you're on the CT side waiting for the last few seconds, it's a safety net if they push through mid. It's like, oh, they broke the vents, we know it's absolutely going to be a B push. So I agree. I think it's something you need to break at the start, but it can slip your mind, right, in the heat of the moment.
Most people just shoot the flower pots, which is fun.
I always do.
But I'm also one of those people, yeah. The ones off the headshot ledge at A. Just get those out of here. Even though they actually do kind of help to add some cover. Oh, Existence with the quick pre-fire, expecting the counter boost, and well, there it was. And really, Existence, thinking that player is not going to have moved. Well, as that player has moved. Shox though brings down Benji. None of this will really matter because Shox is just going to continue getting frags. Existence started them off beautifully with the first one. And it's just Berg and Robin trying to do what they can and maybe find a kill here. Honestly, Robin might want to just back off and save. Trying to play a pretty cheeky angle. Might result in one kill. But now he hears footsteps. Oh, they're attacking on all sides right now. Yep, no one will survive, and everyone will survive for Titan 5-0.
So this is starting pretty much as we expected. The thing is, though, if Property do want to give themselves a glimmer of hope here on Cobblestone, they're going to have to start winning very shortly, because 5-0 already, if that turns into 6-0, they're going to be back into a force buy situation, then you're looking at 7-0, and it's just going to escalate further and further out of control. So this needs to be the round where they really step up, they stamp their foot down, and they make a claim for this map. Now, we've seen them already push kind of half aggressively through mid. I feel like they either need to commit fully to that or just back away and play more passive against Titan. You can't be caught in two minds against Titan. You have to be convincing one way or another. That's the way you win against them.
Oh, Shox was so
ready
for that too, but Benji really quick takes him out. So it starts that opening. A little group up and head towards A. Dumas and Berg required to stop this.
That game is so buggy right now.
Yeah, I was like, you're being oddly quiet.
It just keeps freezing all the time. I think it's alright now, though.
Dumas hiding in the corner here, hoping to get one, but he's got people pushing up on both sides. Twist also playing in the stables. So, I mean, it's very required that Dumas get that kill, but Smith just reached out, and I almost assumed that was a no-scope. Benji, who started off the round, gets one more, but will fall, and it's not good enough. Titan are able to come back from a 4 versus 5, storm onto that A site. Now it's all up to Robin, who's gonna chill as much as he can next to the fire.
Yep. Put his feet up. Hope that some players walk straight past him.
Read a book.
The most obvious position to be in, but it's still, I feel, quite a risky place for Robin. I think the worry is that he kind of committed to this and now he can't back away from it. He just dropped down and there is Scream with the headshot.
Yeah, I don't see why he drops down. I mean, again, the bomb will kill you from there, I don't know, but...
Yeah, I think that's kind of what he's worrying about. But again, you have to fully commit one way or another. Like, you're going to go for the exit, so you're going to try and back away. Don't get caught in two minds, otherwise you're going to do neither. And to be honest, exit fragging from that point is kind of fruitless anyway, because Titan can easily rebuy. It's like, oh, you took 2 weapons away from us. Cool, we've got like
we'll just buy 4 more.
Yeah, exactly. So now, properly, this is what I was talking about. They lose that previous round, they're in a force buy. And it's not a great force buy at that.
No, but when will the, I don't really say magic, because I don't think Titan are having to use voodoo or luck to get to their 6-0, but, you know, when will they maybe get figured out and finally drop 1 round? And Robin, once again, in the B site, they start off with an opening frag. Benji's still up as well, but very, very blind. Goes unchecked, twist, Benji, and then twist again. Lighting up that kill feed to Dumas to turn off the lights for Titan. So there it is.
And strangely enough, it's the round they've probably had one of the worst buys in as well. So that could be a good confidence booster, but again, it's that curse that we discussed so many times in the past, Joey, that, yeah, finally, you've won a round on CT side, congratulations. Can you keep it going, though? Because this is even worse for you if you win this round and then you instantly lose. So this could work out to Titans' benefit, honestly, if they win this. And probably are in like a double equal almost at some point. Good way to start, though, from Benji, who's picked up the AWP.
Yeah, and I wonder, Property, I think they kind of suffered a little bit by not having, like, purely defined roles. I mean, it's nice to have a little bit of versatility. Like, if you look at a team of VP, kind of anyone can do a lot of the roles. Like, Pasha and Neo kind of splitting that opping, and both still being very good at the rifle. Even switching IGLs a lot of the time between Snacks and Taz keeps you unreadable, but I think Property might have suffered a little bit by not really having a super defined opping role. And is that really Berg's fault, though? I don't know. There are definitely some Molotovs and incendiaries, and I'm like, why did that get extinguished? At least fully.
I can just imagine him, like, line it up just here, and
Like, damn, I hope that wasn't on stream. Oh, it was, sorry. 2 for 1, 2 for 1! Oh.
I wanted it so bad.
So did I. Thought maybe he could hear me across the Atlantic Ocean. And he just pulled the trigger.
Okay, they have managed to do it, and with 3 players as well, so they get 2 rounds in a row. This is much better for them. It's all about the economy. Titan can buy again, though. And to be fair, they should be able to buy it next round as well, although it may be with a Tech 9 or 2. So, okay, they've gone for an AWP, so that could change things. Interesting. What picked up here? Looks like they're playing, like, past the AWP. Everyone had it for a couple of seconds. It's finally into the hands of Smiths, who took a pretty full-on roll there. They didn't actually pull the trigger. I don't know if he's caught the player in mid.
So Benji's back up on the tree of B. One thing I'll notice between some teams that play Cobble, like a lot will use the tree as like an adjustment, like last resort, and a lot of teams will just boost on the tree every round. I don't know if I can really say which is better. I mean, I guess if you're not having any trouble holding B, then using it as an adjustment is probably the better option. But it's something to note. And a lot of teams have really got in the habit of either Molotoving or smoking off the top of the tree, as you can do pretty easily. As Twist, yep, will hit that shot, the counter boost up, and it gives Twist a kill onto Shocks. Flash out! Oh my gosh, Dumas and Berg. So blind. Does connect one bullet to the face. Well, rather to the helmet of RPK, so he lives with 8 HP. Scream getting another kill on the Twist. Benji and Robin left up, and it looks like Titan will have broken the curse here and got another round for themselves.
That flash was so sick in mid. It flashed both of them simultaneously.
Yeah, they were so blind.
That one flash worth so much.
$200
well spent, so.
Did you see him throw it?
I didn't. I only saw it from the perspective of the second player, who's in the pillar. But they're both like, you're thinking, okay, we got the crossfire boys. They push me. Oh my god, we're both flashed and dead. How do you deal with that from Property's perspective? They set themselves up perfectly, but that one flash neutralized them. Benji's going to try and hold on to this AWP, judging by his position and where Titan are, he will be able to do just that. What's their economy looking like? They could force up here. Yeah, they could force up. It's not going to be a great buy again, though.
Yep, so that is exactly what they will do. So 2 rounds there, 2 Property in a row, but they have been bested, and they were bested before Titan even ran out of currency. Here they are with another rifle round, of course, as they win and planted the bomb. 12 kills for Smiths right now. So far, the standout player in this match. Shocks 9 kills, 3 assists. Everyone else 5 or 6. So Smith and Shocks doing a little bit more here, or perhaps Smith is just stealing Shocks' kills. And another execute onto the B site. Benji and Twist in the shots.
Smith definitely pulling his weight this map, you know, been performing well. Most of his kills have came off an AK though, I will say, but there's an AWP shot that comes in looking for a second one as well. It's a 2-on-3. Bomb still hasn't gone down, finally going to get planted. This will allow Twist to have a quick peek across. He can't get too much from this just yet. Existence is going to spot him, lands the headshot. 2-on-2 now, Dumas is coming up through long. That's going to leave Berg on drop zone by himself. And here comes Dumas, and I'm not sure if Smith's heard that, but now Existence is caught between a rock and a hard place. Two players, and Berg lands the shot. Very nicely done. There is a defuse kit on Dumas. There's going to be a comfortable defuse for property. Hello, Wires?
Wires, what? You're not supposed to be in there.
Good round for property, though, all things considered. It's important to get themselves back on track again. It was looking a bit sketchy when that went down to a 2-on-2. I thought Titan had that.
Yeah, I mean, they had the bomb ticking in their favor, but Mets unable to get another shot. I mean, trying to push up. Do you think pushing up the drop room was really the right call? Like, you get that first op shot, and you still have that smoke. Why not just go onto the long platform at B? I don't know.
I agree. Well,
Bit of overconfidence, I think, from Titan.
Yeah, high back in Coop, you know, or sorry, KFC.
KFC, thank you very much.
Sorry. Yeah, just take more passive positions. You have the range advantage with the AWP. Like, use it. Don't go up in the grill with a CZ. Doesn't make much sense, but there you go. They lose the round as a result. Dumas is there to fend off the initial push from Screen. He was one of the Tech 9 wielding players, I believe. The other one is Shocks, and that's their headshot onto Smiths. Looks like Property finally starting to find some form here on Cobblestone.
Dumas really blind, and Shocks is able to capitalize with that Tech 9 existence, looking through the murder hole. Full takedown twist, and now it's just Robin left in a 1 versus 3. Woo! What a nade.
Just realised I should probably stop saying up in the grill, because originally what it means is like up in the face, right?
Yes.
But now that grill means girl, like, just sounds wrong.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I said it and I was like, poor choice of words, Vince. I guaranteed someone's like, what did he just say?
Grill?
Grill!
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't stop saying it, because I think when you say it in that context, it like very quickly goes back to the old meaning of grill.
Good. Okay, cool. I'm glad we talked that one out.
We'll look at Shocks. It is just pistols, but even still. Opening up that long B plat, RPK, kind of blind, actually really blind, but nose twist is pushing him, holding down the trigger. We're trying to find a deagle kill, but can't do it. Titan leading 9-3 right now here on the first map. Cobble pick of Titan.
It is, and over to Inferno after this, if you just joined us. Those are the 2 maps this evening. This is the last best of 2. We are into the final week, I think, Joey? Is that correct? In the final week of the season? I know we're definitely getting down towards the end stages here. Maybe.
Yeah. Still quite a few games to be played, but yeah. Let's get in there. I think a week and a half? I think next week was supposed to be the last. But there might be some pending reschedule still a little after the fact, so might run a little bit longer, but not too much longer, because the land is in November 6th, 8th.
Yeah.
And I think the top 3 might be mathematically set in stone, so it doesn't really matter if the rest of the regular season goes over.
This is true. Obviously, it will matter to the likes of Property, though, to try and keep their dreams alive in the league, and that's kind of the point that I was alluding to, that they are currently 10th. And definitely towards the bottom of the leaderboards. They need one of these rounds here. Well, I say rounds, they need a lot of rounds in one of these maps. Existence playing the close angle now. There's Robin. Drive by 5-7 shots. Pretty nicely done by him. But the bomb is on the site. Interesting retake scenario already this far up. Shocks tried. I can definitely understand why he switched away from that first player. It's the only way he could have got 2 frags is to quickly change between the 2 of them, and he very easily picked up the first kill. RPK's there though to do the groundwork for the rest of his team. Dumas takes him down from behind. 3-on-2 retake. No defuse kit. There is a Molotov though from Team Property. But the positions from Titan for me are pretty solid here. Smiths is going to be coming round the back of the CTs. They're not going to expect this one. The trades go backwards and forwards. Berg's holding onto the site, but he doesn't have a defuse kit, so he has to come off it. And in doing so, will be picked off. Good hold from Titan. But not quite as clean as I think they wanted to get in. That Robin 5-7 headshot was pretty crucial in that round, but not quite enough.
Yeah, so Titan getting out now to the double digits. I don't think they're going to show any sign of letting up. Already played 1 best of 2 series today. They're trying to probably make this one as quick as possible. Of course, Property doing everything in their power to keep Titan here and engaged and trying hard. So the force blind coming out, and well, I mean, this is the 2-for-1 decision, right? It's a high risk, moderately low reward here for Property, because if they lose, they will have nothing going into this last round. They'll have $2,900, so it'll just be another buy like this. going into the last round of the half, and already RPK and Scream and now Existence killed 3.
Damn, the way you said nothing there was so dramatic. They will have nothing! Nothing! It's true though. They will have nothing.
Mugatu.
That was literally something out of Star Wars for me. Just to go back onto the Battlefront theme.
I prefer Zoolander. What have you invented, Derek? Nothing!
I can't wait for a New Zealand
I
game.
invented the piano key next time. What a what a movie.
You're so hot right now.
Over some breakdance fighting up here in the upper tower on the T side of the map. Be pretty sick. Yeah, Zoolander, I. It'll be a pretty sick movie. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they'll ruin it. Hard to tell. 11-3. And actually a bit better of a round for Property. They went for less nades and more firepower this time.
Yeah, I can understand that. They haven't had much hope. Well, sorry, not much hope. Maybe that's a Freudian slip. Not much luck when it comes to the the pistols with the smokes and such. It's typically been the sturdier weapons that have given them kills. And there we go. Twist is picked up too with the FAMAS. He continues to be one of the shining lights on Property. It hasn't quite been extinguished just yet, so this is a much better round for Property. Is 4 rounds going to be enough on the CT side? I personally don't think so, but at least it gives them a fighting chance if they can win this pistol. Shocks.
Oh, shot.
Just turning. Very unlucky timing there from him. He was looking towards the archway and then turned around just as the player pushes him. So 4 rounds on the board for Property, but I don't know, man. Where are you coming down, Joey? Is it doable? Is the dream alive?
No.
Well, pessimist.
Sorry. I mean, I don't know if it ever really was. Property are probably playing this just seeing how many rounds they can get against Titan, is what I would think. I mean, I'm sure they are playing to win. I mean, you got to be confident, or almost what's the point of playing? But, I mean, that's tough, especially since the roster has shifted up a little bit recently, which is always going to be a bit of a problem. Maybe they can extend it a little bit more if they happen to get this T pistol round. Property actually can be pretty insane on their T sides. Like, these guys can aim pretty well, so maybe they can open it up. Maybe they can make a bit of a comeback. But I don't really see Titan having too much trouble closing this out with, 5 more rounds they'll need?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Property's weakness has never been their aim. It's never been their individual skill level. For me, it's always been their teamwork. It's been like their set
it's always
strats.
the retakes or the post-plant defending situations that seem to hurt Property.
That's it, yeah. I don't know if it's lack of communication or what's going on for them, but clearly they're not quite a well-oiled machine just yet, and that
decoys.
It's going to be a push through, drop the zone. Robin gets caught, RPK will pick up the frag, he gets instantly traded out. I think that's a 5-7 that's dropped as well, so that's going to get picked up, I'm sure, from someone on the T side. Shocks and Smiths, 2v2.
They were
One
both
man's
hiding at the KFC.
He's chilling. He's got his fried chicken, he's ready. Pop. Pop chicken? Nice one. I just congratulated myself for a
popcorn chicken.
That's so cool, Jordy.
I want popcorn chicken. That was so good when they used to sell it. I think do they still sell it? I don't even know. West, they're coming for you. The bomb is down, so it's not like he really has too much to work here in terms of the mind games. He's got to try to just hit some shots. Smith is going to keep on peeking this. Doesn't really have to, but realizing that Twist might have been pretty low. Saw some more blood, and Smith will finish him off.
And we discussed before about how important the pistol was to maybe keep this game going forward for Property while they've lost it. And, it has to be a force blow, really. Didn't get the bomb planted. This is their only chance to try and break Titan's economy and maybe take us back to like a 12-7, 12-8 if they can win the rifle round after that. 2 MP9s, P90 as well for Titan. I mean, this could be a bit of saving grace for Team Property if they can get in the face with the Tech 9s that they do possess. Or
in the grill.
Eagle 1 tack. Yeah, get all up in the grill.
In the grill.
Flashbang the grill. The face, guys. Get your mind up with that.
10 of 10 would flashbang the grill.
Yep. What you said yesterday? Something that's on the wall bang.
Yeah, wall bang. Sorry. Our casts are filled with innuendos. and possibly get a PG-13 rating.
That happens when we've been casting for like, I don't know how many maps at this point we've been casting for.
Been a while.
Yeah, get a bit delirious.
Man, if it wasn't for the HP on Robin and Benji, combined with 26, they'd be in a pretty good spot. Robin almost, with an attempt. RPK jumping the corner, so that's going to make the one-tap headshot with the pistols a lot harder to land. Luckily, we disabled the Zeus here on CEVO, so...
They do have a Deagle, though. And where there's a Deagle is away, right?
That is true.
Those
I would stick with the alliteration and say where there's a Deagle, there's a dream, but...
Well, when like you missed the first 7 bullets, I don't think it was much of a dream.
It's a nightmare.
This map, I think, has maybe already slipped away from property. From here on out, it's just got to be Force Spice, really. Tech 9s. One smoke, bit of Kevlar thrown in for mix, flashbang for the mass. I'm going to say it's going to end 16-4.
Bold.
I know, man. I'm going out on a limb there.
Yeah, I mean, if property never actually set back and take a true rifle round, yeah, it's definitely 16-4. Maybe they can get a 5 or 6 if they find themselves. I mean, what's the money right now? Yeah, they should have a rifle round in the next one. So it really all comes down to 19. I'll say 5.
Alrighty, let's see how it comes down here for Team Property. If they can prove us both wrong, maybe they can prove a lot of the doubters out there wrong as well by somehow coming back from this deficit. Personally, don't see that happening, but who knows? Never quite known CS, I suppose. Robin's down to 6. Benji has the P90, the Kevlar, and the bomb as well.
Whoa, Robin! Similar position to the last round. Has a Tech 9 that is on 6 HP out by those steps. This time he finds a kill on the Smiths, but Shox is there, drops Benji, and that was the man with the backpack. The football, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Did have the C4.
Playing with fire down that drop down, by the way. If he misses that, he's just crazy.
Yeah, you saw him like making sure you got to land on the full of Legolas, slide down the steps.
Nice.
While shooting on the shield. Was that at Helm's Deep? Can't remember where he pulled that off.
Yeah, it was. Didn't he do it down like an elephant's trunk as well? Like one of those giant elephant things?
Yeah, I don't know. I fell asleep in the middle of Return of the King.
I tell you what, that sentence, didn't he do it down an elephant's trunk out of context? Would be really quite messed up.
Put that on a soundboard. Don't run for Prime Minister Metuz. They blackmail you really easily.
What?
What?
Oh, he's getting the AWP, okay.
Oh, I thought he was like trying to throw the terrorist a weapon. Very confused. So Exist is playing in the drop room with an AWP. I mean, it's kind of rough. I guess if you can react fast enough and then escape fast enough, because there's generally more than one person flying through the drop room. Now they will place it with RPK. That flash wasn't too effective. RPK missing those shots. Smoke going in, and so does Twist. Green posted up from the connector window. We'll throw in a Molotov. That's not quite working out. It looks like Property on the first rifle round might have bested Titan. They've got to a 5-on-3. Certainly they can't let a round like this slip. And Twist brings down Existence. It was already pretty low. And it's actually Twist that finishes off the kill. Dumas with a nice shot onto Scream. And it's all Shox by himself. But at least he's got a Hyper Beast. Can't really be that sad.
I am. I predicted 16-4.
Oh yeah, also true. I said 5, so what's the money for the CTs looking like? Not very good, but I have a feeling with so many rounds to work with that Shox will save this up. He'll drop a gun. We'll see some CZ57 armors coming out, and I think Titan will have a pretty good chance here. Yeah, I was tempted to say 16-6, because like if they got 5, they most likely got 6, since it's the start of a new half, and money is tight. But I think Titan with a Force Buy might just be able to pull something off and surprise Team Property. They're getting close to Shox now, though. This bomb has not gone off.
They're circling him like vultures.
If he goes down the steps, it's actually like... They're moving in there as well. They're everywhere. They've surrounded him right now. He's never needed to hit a shot more than this, and he just gives up. He goes out with a knife.
For some reason, the only thing that came to my mind was like the aliens quote, "It's just game over, man. It's just game over." Like, what could he do in that position? Aliens swarming and can't do anything. What was his name? Hudson, I think it was. Anyway, 14-5. Yeah, force spike coming in as you predicted. 5-7s. My camera's going insane.
That was Kevin's fault. Thank you, Kevin.
Good. So it wasn't just me.
I think he was trying to hit a sweet camera pan and it didn't quite work out. I don't know what
And then
was
just
going on
face
there.
rolled his keyboard.
Sweet camera pan, bro. But oh, the boost up to the tree. Titan trying to build a tree house over here. What are they doing? Was that seriously trying to boost? Suddenly doubt Titan a lot.
Right, I've changed my prediction. Probably
Yeah.
going to win now.
16-14 property. Scream still playing close with that monkey business. And oh, well, being denied the frag. Twist will survive. Distance with the... Sort of a flashback to the drop room, I think is what that was for. Robin just continuing to get these frags. 2K for him. Twist before that, and the 5-7s. No one can just finish off a kill. The only one who's died is Berg. And when it was Shocks who got that. Oh, and got another. Willie going at 1v3. Doesn't have a kid, but the bomb hasn't been planted yet either. Another man posting up. Why is Dumas taking that fight?
No, they simply have to just hide. No point peeking this.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's a kit around anywhere. If there was one in drop room where all that carnage is, but Benji from behind will go down. Robin's on 1 HP. Shocks. I mean, Robin has to peek, right? No.
Throws no fake.
No.
Throws
No.
no fake.
No.
I think Joey just left it.
Yeah.
That's like-
gone.
He just left the building. He's done. Oh my goodness. I can understand why he didn't peek though. He only had 1 HP, and it really is a 50-50 coin flip. For me, I'd be more pissed if I'm him and the rest of his team for 1-by-1 peeking Shocks.
Yeah, exactly. As I think Launders would say in this case, it is never the last person's fault in a 3v1.
He'd be like, guys, come on. Like, you would have called these low on HP as well, I'm almost sure of that. Just hide, just wait, get the fuse, probably got no kit, they're on an eco force buy type thing.
That's the one piece of information that I think makes that questionable. Like, obviously we have too much, so to us that looks just utterly ridiculous, but you've got to think, like, it's just they had 5-7 and some of them didn't even have head armor, so surely they don't have kits. And you heard the smoke. I mean, I guess you don't want to get peeked off the edge of the smoke, but at that point, I don't know if you would have had the time to get off the bomb, and I don't know. We won't harp on it too much. But it does work out nicely for my prediction. So, in that regard, Robin, I thank you.
I'm sure he's happy now. As long as I got Helium's
Robin's
prediction
like,
right.
you know what? You're welcome.
Well, Titan with the player advantage, 45 seconds to try and stop the push. They've got 2 players on A, 2 players on B. And if they do push out long, they will have the momentary advantage.
Shocks is like, excuse me? Is he hiding? So, like, what is going on here? Oh, I don't even know. Sorry, I didn't know if I was seeing it. Kevin left the server and I forgot to go back to his camera, but Shocks was just posted in the corner of A, and oh my gosh, Smiths from KFC finds 2. And there it is, 16-5. Ooh, Shadow Case. We've got one more map, Metas. It's Inferno.
It is. I think it'll be more of the same.
Generally the slower map, but I think this one might be played pretty fast-paced by Titan.
Yeah, and also take into consideration that unless they take like a lot of liberty with this map, they're going to be starting CT side, right? So Titan on CT side of Inferno, you're expecting them to hit double digits, at least maybe even 12, 13 rounds on this. So yeah, it's just probably going to be struggling, I think, from the get-go. And again, I want to be optimistic, and I want to see like a strong showing from both teams, but I can't help but feel that this should go very similar way to Cobblestone.
Yeah, there should be some pretty good I actually would really want to see Titan C-side, because like they should have some pretty strong executes. Like you look back at you know, taking some stuff I guess from MDS, I would assume now, since some of the changes should make them pretty strong T-sided force here on Inferno. But like you said, it's the pick of property. So Titan, we'll just have to dismantle Property's offense, shut them down with the smokes. But we'll see when we get over to the map in just a little bit. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching the CEVO MLG Pro League Season 8, brought to you by CSGO Lounge, MSI, and Alpha Draft. Play fantasy esports for cash today. AlphaDraft.com to find out more. I'm Helium. With me is Menez, and we'll be back in just a little bit, so stay tuned.